Hey guys, how you doing? It's Gavin here from Starfresh Personal Training. And I get a question quite a lot about what is the best heart rate for fat burning. So you've probably heard 65 to 85% of your heart rate is going to burn more fat than normal steady state cardio, where you might be a lot under. And you know what? That's absolutely true. But what you guys got to consider, okay, is it's not the intensity of the exercise, it's the amount of calories you actually take in. End of the day, guys, it's calories in versus calories out, okay? And some people will argue the fact, but it's not. It's simply energy balance. If you take in more calories than you burn off, you're going to put weight on. There's absolutely no doubt about that. So on my little chart, I'm breaking out the whiteboard today, okay? And I'm just going to go through it and show you why it doesn't make any kind of difference, okay? So just bear with me, I'm going to be out of shot for a second. Alright, okay, so this is my little chart, okay? So this is just a scale to help you sort of see, just this, there, that's a bit better. So what we've got is everything's called the basic metabolic rate, okay? So the basic metabolic rate is essentially the amount of calories you burn at rest. And that's just for functioning, moving around, all those sorts of things, okay? And that, I'm going to use a number of 2,500 calories. Let's just say that is what you currently burn off if you did nothing. So therefore, you could eat 2,500 calories a day and you maintain your weight perfectly. If you went below that by activity or eating less, or not even that, actually, that's how many calories you burn off. Job done. But let's just say you eat on average 3,000 calories a day. As you can see, there's a 500 calorie a day, increase in calories in versus calories out. Therefore, you're going to put weight on if you're eating 3,000 calories a day. So I'm going to bring you down to this one, okay? And I've got this one here called EPOC. So EPOC is what's called exercise post-oxygen consumption, which basically means the higher your heart rate, the higher the intensity you work at, you'll essentially burn more calories over the day, which is brilliant. But it isn't a huge amount of calories. It's only about 100, 150 calories per day extra that you burn, which, to be fair, you're getting it for free, which is brilliant. But let's just say you work out 4 times a week, all right? And if you didn't exercise at a high heart rate, so we're talking about 65 to 85% of your maximum heart rate, which is where we talk about the heart rate being for fat burning, it'll burn you an extra 100 calories per day. So let's just say your workout was 400 calories, your EPOC effect as well is going to take up to a nice 500 calories a day. All right? You think, brilliant, you're on to a winner. But if you train 4 times a week like that, that's going to be an overall, block of 2,000 calories extra, okay, including your workout and your EPOC effect, which is caused by the extra heart rate. So what you've got to consider as well is that there's 3 extra days you're not exercising, okay? Therefore, you're back down to your 2,500 calories. So what I'm going to do now is take you up to the top one, okay? I'm going to run through some maths with you, all right? So your food intake per week based on 3,000 calories a day is 21,000 calories a week, okay? So your BMR alone, just by not doing any activity at all, works out to be 17,500 calories per week. So obviously there's a bit of a big deficit there. But if you add on your extra 2,000 calories of exercise from your high heart rate and your exercise, it's going to take you up to 19,500 calories per week. But just because you exercise a high intensity for those couple of days, you've still got a shortfall of 1,500 calories per week. So, it isn't that much per day, but over the week it's a lot. So if you're looking at, if you use your rule, it's not amazingly accurate that 3,000 calories equals 1 kilo of body fat. That is essentially, you're still gaining half a kilo of weight per week, even though you're working at an intensity where your heart rate is higher for fat burning, which is right, but your overall calories are telling you something different. So what you got to understand is that when you're exercising, you're burning calories, yes, but you're not burning thousands and thousands and thousands, and it's not going to be enough to counteract a bad diet. So if you're eating too many calories, regardless of how hard you're training, unless you're training 4 hours a day, you're going to put weight on if you're not decreasing your calories. There's no other way around it. So going back to this, okay, if you want to lose some body fat, then you can do it, but you need to bring down this number, okay? And ideally, what you want to be doing is matching this, okay? So you want to be taking in as many calories as you burn off in a day. Then you're going to be on a sort of a neutral playing field. And every time you exercise, do a bit more activity, you're going to be in this sort of calorie deficit, which is under your BMR, which is what you want, okay? So in short, yes, you do burn more calories at a higher heart rate, and if you're looking for the EPOC, if you're chasing this EPOC effect, then absolutely you want to be working in those 65 to 85% ranges, and it is stimulate, and it's really good for that, stimulating that EPOC, but it isn't going to outdo a really bad diet, which you can just see. The other downside of the EPOC effect is that to train, if you're not used to training or you don't particularly like exercise that much, if you're training at that kind of intensity, it's actually quite difficult. And if you're not fit enough, or not even not fit enough, but if you don't enjoy that type of activity, it's going to be really, really difficult to stick to. So you could do really well just by doing, a workout which is challenging, of around about, let's just say your 10 is making you feel sick, 1 is sitting on your bum, 5 or 6, intensity of 5 or 6, which is kind of comfortable. If you do about 40 minutes of that, you're going to burn maybe 400 calories. You may have a bit of an EPOC effect. It's not going to be all that much. But if you control your calories, you're going to lose weight. Simple as that. So I've spoken about the another video I'm going to link down below for you was the NEAT effect, which is the exercise for non-activity. So energy expenditure through non-activity. And I'll link that below. It's NEAT, it's an acronym, and you can have a look at that as well, and it all ties in together. Just about if you increase your activity through the day, you're going to be, beating your BMR and losing body fat. So hopefully this video made sense. If it didn't, leave a comment below. I'd really like to hear your feedback on it. But essentially, there are heart rate ranges that burn optimal amounts of body fat, but unless your diet's in check, it ain't gonna work. Anyway, guys. If you like the video, subscribe, really, really appreciate it. Give it a share if you thought it was useful or if you thought anybody else might benefit from it. Like I said, guys, start fresh. If you don't make a change today, how will tomorrow be any different?